seems like, doesn't it seem like there's always something going on in the makeup community? Like, it amazes me to just sit back and hear everything that goes on in this community and to see, I mean, yeah, there are a lot of channels out there, but I think there's still room for more. Hence, I'm here. Hi. Okay, so, first things first, welcome to my brand new YouTube channel. I'm so excited that you're here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This is actually my first ever YouTube video. Like, how crazy is that? So I guess first things first, let's get started with me kind of talking about what this channel is about, what I plan on doing with this channel, and why we're even here. Like, why you're here, why I'm here, and what's going to happen from like going forward. Okay, so it's always been a dream of mine to start a YouTube channel. It's something I've wanted to do for a really long time, and it was kind of like just one of those thoughts like in my mind that I never acted on. And it was always like, well, I'll start it at this point. I'll start it at this point. And I don't know why, like, it's always been something that I wanted to do, but yet I put off, if that makes sense. Like, I always thought, like, when the time was right, I would do it. And I just kind of started asking myself, like, when is the time going to be right? Like, why am I wasting time instead of just doing? Does that make sense? So you probably gathered from the title of the channel, if you notice that, Tabby's Tea. My name is Tabitha. Everybody calls me Tabby. So it's Tabby's Tea. And what this channel is going to be about, it's going to be kind of like a gossip slash celebrity slash influencer channel, but we're also going to, you know, like review all the newest makeup that comes out. We're going to do palette reviews, swatches, lipsticks, you know, anything that comes out in the makeup community, we're going to review it. We're going to have honest reviews. And then at the same time, we are going to be dishing on all of the celebrity and influencer gossip that goes on with so many of your favorite, or not so favorite, should I say, YouTubers and also makeup gurus. Because it seems like, doesn't it seem like there's always something going on in the makeup community? Like, it amazes me to just sit back and hear everything that goes on in this community and to see, I mean, yeah, there are a lot of channels out there, but I think there's still room for more. Hence, I'm here. Hello. But I think there's still room for more because this community has so much that goes on in it that's not even reported because there's so much news that it keeps everybody so busy making videos and getting videos out and things like that. So yeah, I wanted to start this channel for a long time. I have been sitting back like in the background seeing every little thing that has been going on, from the recent Jeffree and Shane documentary. That was probably the most recent thing. Before that, there was the whole thing with flashing the numbers and talking about James Charles and his numbers were going down because the where all that was happening with the waiter and Tati and Jeffree and all the exposing and all that stuff. So I was here for that. Before that, there was the whole Manny MUA releasing the Life's a Drag palette, and some people over here on this side were like, well, he's not a drag queen, so he doesn't be releasing drag makeup, and but then at the same time, some of the drag queens were loving the palette. It was very pigmented and saying, he might not be a drag queen, but his palette is good. I want to use it in my kit. And they were loving it, So it was just, there's just been so much that has happened. Then let's not even talk about the Jaclyn Hill lipstick gate drama that happened with the alleged hairs, alleged fiber. Some of the craziest gossip right now has been taking place with some of my favorite YouTube influencers. And it's kind of like I'm living for it and hating it all at the same time. Because in a way, I don't like the fact that they're fighting. But at the same time, it's like, okay, it's gossip, and it's between Rich Lugs, Luscious Massacre, and Nick. And I'm just like, I loved all three of them, doing their little collaborations. Luscious and Rich had some of my most favorite collaborations on YouTube there for a while. I would watch them over and over and over, like seriously watching them on repeat, because they had me seriously laughing out loud. And then Nick came into the picture, and I was loving Nick and Rich's collaborations. I love Rich and Teresa's collaborations. That'd be Teresa Romer. Those are some of my favorite influencers on YouTube, and now they're like at each other's throats. So that's more of the stuff that we'll be talking about. Just a little bit of everything. Like, I'm going to discuss Manny and UA on this channel. I'm going to be discussing, as I said, Jeffrey, Tati, who else? Nikita Dragon, a little bit. I mean, she hasn't been into too much here lately, but, her time will come, I'm sure. Nikki Tutorials, she kind of lays low, but she does have her fair share here and there. So definitely Nikki Tutorials. Then there's Laura Lee, there's Huda Beauty, there's Kylie Jenner. I mean, there's always things to talk about. So trust and believe, we're going to have plenty to discuss on this channel. There's just been so much that has happened in the beauty community that, I have wanted to be in on. I've been like, in every single time one of these things has came up, I've been like, oh, now's the perfect time. I want to start my channel. I want to talk about this. I want to give my opinion on these things. But something would like hold me back, like, I guess in the words of RuPaul, I was being my own saboteur. I was listening to my inner saboteur. I love RuPaul. I'm here for RuPaul, but let me tell you, RuPaul is all about some inner saboteur. So I guess my inner saboteur was keeping me from starting my channel. But honey, I am here with my channel now, and gossip has always been something that, I'm not gonna lie, I love some juicy gossip. Like, give me some dirt any day. Like, a lot of people are like, well, I don't like to gossip, and all she does is sit around and gossip. Honey, everybody loves gossip. They do. I mean, whether it's the little old church ladies in the back of the church, claiming that they don't talk about other people and they don't do gossip, but they're back there every Sunday whispering, okay? So whether it's little old church ladies or like the little teenagers reading the Teen Bop and all those kind of magazines, that's gossip. That is pure gossip, okay? So there's gossip on every level, whether you're young or old. My grandma used to tell me stories about like the telephone lines. Like, when she was younger, they only had a few telephone lines for the community because, it was a small community, and back then technology wasn't as advanced or whatever. So what they would do is, I guess they would just pick up their phone, and instead of dialing a number like we would today, there would already be, it was just like an open line, like there would already be people on there having conversations. So you could seriously just pick up your phone in your house in those days and hear all the gossip that was going on in the community. And these little ladies, they would just sit there and they're like, I'm here for it. Grab a snack and, hear everything that's going on in the town. They would find out about people's relationships, people's friendships, the church news, drama, everything. And, if I lived back in that time and I had like an open phone line where I could just pick up and listen, you better not think I'm leaving the house, because I'd just be sitting there all day taking notes, So, but drama and gossip is something that, like, it's funny because people, I don't see it as a negative thing, but people always want to be the ones that, it seems like the ones that are the most into the gossip are the first ones to say, I don't like gossip, and all she does is talk about people, and they're the very ones that the minute the door's closed, they're right there like, well, did you hear this and did you hear that? I've heard my dad say this for years, that women do nothing but sit around and gossip. But let me tell you, women aren't the only ones who gossip. Men like to gossip too. They just don't necessarily call it or see it as gossiping, okay? Why do you think that social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter are as popular as they are? Because it's not just women whispering in the back of the church or teenagers reading the teen bop magazines. Social platforms like Facebook and Twitter allow people like us, everyday people, and men to go on to these sites. People update their little posts, what they're doing that day, and you can go on there and get all the gossip. And then you're not gossiping, you're just participating in social media. So, social media, in my opinion, is just a modern day way of keeping up with the gossip. So men do it too. Don't let them fool you. Drop a comment below. Let's see. Drop a number 5 below if you love some juicy gossip. And let's just see who in the comment section is here for the real tea. Let's find that out. So with this being a new channel, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a single mom. I'm from East Tennessee. And like I said, this has been a dream of mine for a long time to start my own YouTube channel. And here I am finally, like I said, not listening to my inner saboteur anymore. And I want to start this channel and get it off the ground. Hopefully, I know and I totally understand, it takes time to grow this kind of thing. And I'm just going to try to be consistent. I'm going to try to upload, frequently and get these videos out there. And hopefully you guys find something in me or something in my channel entertaining. And hopefully you'll hit that subscribe button. Give me a like. Give me a little comment below. And just really help me get this channel going, because I would really appreciate it so much. Like I said, I'm just a single mom here trying to do something I've always wanted to do. And if you can relate to that and you love some juicy gossip, go ahead and subscribe. And let's talk. Give me a comment below and tell me if you like the gossip. And if you have made it this far in the video, I just want to say a big thank you for giving me a chance. This being my first ever YouTube video. Thank you for taking a chance on me and watching it all the way through. At this point, I just want to say, I'm new to YouTube. This is my first video. I'm trying to get my channel off the ground. I know that if you've clicked on this video, you probably already have several probably sources for your celebrity and makeup mogul influencers of YouTube kind of gossip channels that you're subscribed to. But if you take a chance on me, I really love it. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give me a chance. Watch a few of my upcoming videos that I have planned and see what you think. If you end up not liking it, if it's not something that, you want to continue with, then you could always hit the subscribe button a few videos from now. But what's it going to hurt you to give me a little subscribe? Help a mama out. So if you are here for it and you are living and you want to spill some tea, get the latest juicy gossip, go ahead and tap that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and let's spill some tea, shall we? Thank you so much for watching. Bye.